Make a character from scratch entirely based on the vibes of Mood Board 2, this time using this one. I wanted to explain my favorite character designing technique a bit more in depth this time because if you're at all versed in this subject, I know you're just as tired of hearing about shape language as I am, and are in need of anything new. Knowing that circles are bubbly and kind, squares give heroic and strong, and that triangles make someone look more sinister and intelligent is useful. It helps you build a silhouette that just by looking at it relays character information and when blacked out remains recognizable. A good silhouette is the basis of character design, everyone knows that. It makes sense that it's taught the most, and you can mix and match each shape for clear communication, it's great, but how do you fill a character in after you have an outline? Well, let me demonstrate. First, understand your character's personality, talents, hobbies, etc, etc. Looking at my mood board, it reminds me of a very particular kind of creative, a very studious, multifaceted one. Not so much an alternative, all over the place, no one understands me type fan artist, but someone who's been in like piano lessons since she was 6. She likes actually going outside to paint sunsets with her watercolors, but in a way where she still has passing knowledge of Tumblr fandom culture, you guys know what I mean. She's shy, and probably has a frazzled perfectionist thing about her, because she has a lot of extracurricular activities, I'm imagining, but really wants to loosen up and have fun, she just doesn't get the chance. Now we have an idea of who she is, so how do we communicate that she's a straight-laced, beleaguered, and shy, but ultimately fun and free-spirited painter? How do you communicate any idea visually? In my opinion, shorthand and symbolism. There are millions of objects you have unconscious cultural associations with that artists love taking advantage of to communicate with you, because somehow putting glasses, buck teeth, sweater vests, and books on someone tell you immediately that that's a nerd character. It's all shorthand. It's the same way that roses and fire are shorthand symbols for passion. It's the same principle. Understand this, and you can mix and match symbols and shorthand to display the specifics of your character. Personally, I really wanted to try this with clothing items. For example, you could always put a paintbrush in your artist character's hand and call it a day, which I will also be doing for fun. But to take it to another level, I'm gonna give her the paint-stained overalls and the mood board. Not subtle, not any subtler than the paintbrush, but you could make that back to character trait. She wants people to see her as a fun artist, so she wears the most obvious clothes she can to tell people that, because she's too shy to tell them herself. Oh my god, isn't that deep? Because underneath, she's a lot more reserved and academic than she wants to admit. This can be illustrated by drawing something like a professional-looking turtleneck under her painting overalls, because broadly people associate turtlenecks with stuff like dark academia. Throw in some matching Converse she ties up real tight. You can portray being frazzled by giving her messy hair that sticks out a lot. Let's even say that her hair is subtly dyed for the same reason she wears the overalls. We've killed 2 birds with 1 stone by doing that, as dyed hair is also commonly associated with young artists currently. To really drive the point home, let's make all her colors pastel, not too bold. And mixing all of this together, I wound up with this. It was drawn a long time ago at this point, like the last one, and if I were to do it again, I would actually make her hair messy, because as it stands, it's just curly with 2 strands out of place, and curly does not mean messy. And I'd make her look a lot more tired. I think that'd be interesting, but as it stands, I like this, and I really hope it helped someone. I will be doing this mood board next time. Goodbye, like and subscribe.